I got to give William Lloyd Garrison a lot of credit. He understood that women were your best allies if you were going to make a political movement, and he reached out to them. He heard that the Black women, of course, had preceded him by founding a Black female anti-slavery society. And he immediately asked his female acquaintances, Lydia Maria Child was already in the movement, to found a female anti-slavery society. And he stood by the women when the other branches of abolition didn't want to have women speakers and stuff. Garrison was a faithful ally to women. So I give him a lot of credit. And for that reason, there were a fair number of women in the abolitionist movement. Abby Kelly was one of their most successful speakers, and it was her presence on their delegation to the big meeting that broke up the anti-slavery movement, because the New York branch didn't want to have women participating and managing it. So Maria was not the only one, but she was the manager. She didn't like to speak in public. One of her public appearances had been mobbed, and she found that very traumatizing, even though she was incredibly brave. But she was a fantastic manager. And so as soon as she came into the anti-slavery meeting, her first meeting, she was so gorgeously dressed, they thought she was a spy. So she came in, she looked around, she saw they weren't running it very well. And she, who was unbelievably competent, just took over. And she started both running the tours. She often ran the Liberator newspaper because William Lloyd Garrison was often having some hypochondriacal illness or vacation. So a lot of what we attribute to Garrison is actually Weston Chapman running the paper.